Prime Video just dropped all 7 episodes of Citadel Season 2. The internet cannot agree on whether it's a genuinely great spy thriller or the most expensive disappointment on streaming right now. Season 1 sits at 51% on Rotten Tomatoes. Season 2 has people calling it both unmissable and unwatchable, so let's settle it. Should you actually spend 7 hours of your life on this? Here's my honest verdict. First, as a refresher for anyone who skipped Season 1, Citadel is Amazon's $300 million spy thriller produced by the Russo brothers, the guys behind Avengers Endgame. The concept is actually pretty interesting. 2 elite spies, Mason Kane and Nadia Sin, had their memories wiped after their agency called Citadel was destroyed by a shadowy criminal organization called Manticore. Season 1 was about them piecing their identities back together while stopping Manticore. Season 2 picks up right where that left off, with bigger stakes, new villains, and some genuinely shocking twists. Richard Madden and Priyanka Chopra Jonas as well as Stanley Tucci are all back. Let's start with what actually works, because there's really interesting stuff here. Firstly, the action in Season 2 is legitimately good. The fight choreography this season is a step up from Season 1. There's an early sequence on a boat that's clean, brutal, and well shot. If you watch spy shows for the set pieces, Citadel delivers those. Secondly, Priyanka Chopra Jonas is the best she's ever been in this role. Nadia gets real emotional weight this season. She's dealing with guilt, betrayal, and the constant pull between her mission and her daughter. Priyanka sells every bit of it perfectly. Next, Stanley Tucci gets a full villain arc this season. Bernard has always been the most interesting character, and Season 2 finally leans into his darker side. By the finale, you're not sure whether to hate him or respect him. And to finish this list off, there are genuinely funny moments this season, especially in comparison to the serious tone of Season 1. It makes the show way more watchable and entertaining. Now let's talk about the part that doesn't work. First of all, the pacing is a mess. The show front-loads action and then stalls for long stretches of dialogue that doesn't do enough work. Between the big moments, you'll feel it dragging. Secondly, the new villains are underdeveloped. Paulo Braga is your main antagonist this season, and he's serviceable but not memorable. For such an expensive production, you'd expect a villain with more dimension than ruthless billionaire does evil things. And thirdly, the central threat is mind control again. The mind control is a convenient villain tool, but at this point it feels like every third prestige thriller on streaming is built around the same premise. It works within the story, but the lack of creativity is disappointing. Now it's time for the verdict. Citadel Season 2 is a conditional watch. If you watched Season 1 and found yourself mildly entertained, you should watch it, as Season 2 is noticeably better. The emotional stakes are higher, the performances are stronger, and the finale actually pays things off. If you bounced off Season 1 and you're deciding whether to start now, it is better if you skip it. Nothing in Season 2 is so groundbreaking that you'll feel left out of the conversation. And if you only care about Priyanka Chopra Jonas, you should watch it. She's truly great, and this is probably her best performance in the role. Drop your take in the comments. Are you watching, or are you out?
Like, share, and subscribe for more reviews.